Try to target the bulwark when we're walking up here. Team 1. Team 2.
One. You need me to run Colossus, don't you?
Yes.
Okay.
You were the third crow, and then Jaeger is gonna warn with you.
Got it, I should pass that.
Team 3.
Can't kill what's already dead.
No ult PC.
Especially delicious.
Just do your normal way. Try to target the right bulwark. Team 1. Block.
Big Rose. Yeah, it might be dead.
Block. Well, there's no point running purge here. Doesn't work. Your Templar purge is about the only thing that'll work. Yeah. I've been debating that actually. Yeah, but the Curse Eater is as effective as it is because there's so much extra things to purge, whereas here there's only like one. Whoever I'm rezzing, don't get up right away. Knock it up. Somebody kill this. So what we'll try to do, we're gonna do this normally, but what you guys are gonna start doing is you're gonna start DPS dancing this. I tried that out, that worked a lot better. You're gonna go in, do your, do a couple of things in front, then take a few steps back, go in, go out, go in, go out, and you're gonna kind of do that. So the DKs will spam Flames of Oblivion during that after you put down all your single target dots on the bulwark, and then you'll kind of step back, spam Flames of Oblivion, hit a whip, read dot, spam step back, and then kind of do that, and you should be fine. Between the Templar Purge and then Haze spamming the Skull Purge right there, we should be fine. Because I think the highest I got was 5 stacks, and then I was able to step back for 2 seconds, go off, and then step back in. Worst case scenario, we can also just not sit so far up the bulwark's ass right there. You can pull... Where are you at, Grim? Come here. So if this is the Stormcaller, and you could put the bulwarks here, and the DPS could stand here, so they're not going to get hit as hard with the stacks instead, too. That way, I mean, he's still going to take, like, he'll still take, like, the wall, or Boneyard. He'll still take wall, caltrops, Flames of Oblivion, shit like that. He's just gonna miss like the Stampede up for the most part. He'll still get hit by Flames of Oblivion, so we could try doing that next time. Just hold him a little farther out. Which means Jaeger will have to change how he pulls in that ad. Once Jaeger gets in here, we'll start. I almost forgot to take off full sir.
Why wait, little fish? Come face the shark.
Jaeger, are you lagging, sir?
No, I think I just had like a little blip, you know.
Little spot.
Yeah.
Hey, is your healing left, by the way, on this fight?
Okay.
Right. Go ahead, dump your resources if you're in coral. Give him a few seconds. Go ahead and count down.
Yonder comes the sea with your blood.
So we're in
3,
Team two.
2, 1, block.
Compass, yonder heals your wounds.
Poison.
Spread out. Team 3. Get up, Changer. Team 1.
Fire totem. Through group. Three, two, one, block.
Team 3.
Yonder calls. Bring them down. Die.
3, 2, 1, block.
Beast is not yours to kill. A feast. Time to do war.
We're gonna rotate around. We're gonna kill this poison as soon as it drops.
3, 2, 1, block.
Kill both these poisons. Rotate around, be very careful.
And you fight the cold.
Build up in white.
3, 2,
Um,
1, block. 3, 2, 1,
unfortunately-
block.
Just wait. Unfortunately, y'all had really good burn, and we had bad RNG at the same time, so we got help poison totem, so that really did not help that situation. Just wait. I mean, even considering the fact that you pulled him fucked up as shit, we still had a 31% push before he jumped. Hmm. No, we're gonna skip Griffin. I mean, look at the burn. I mean, he just completely fucked how he pulled that, and we still easily pushed Griffin. And still pushed to 31% before he even did his jump mechanic. The burn's plenty fine. Did we?
Yeah, there's a griffin.
I'm tripping. That thing died so quickly I didn't even notice it. So, Team 2. Do you have ulti soon or not?
I do.
Yeah.
Fantastic. We will start with you guys. Alright, target the box.
Three, two, one, block.
Sir. What
Fire
did that
totem,
do? You just
block.
had- Did you eat his heavy?
Through group.
Oh. Honestly, I was assuming it was a fucking snake wrapped you up. Hmm. Start with team 3 then.
Give me 2 seconds.
2 seconds, hold on.
Okay, should be fun.
Alright. Give him time to fill. Team 3.
3, 2, 1, block.
Big push.
Poison.
Team 1. Get those reses, please. Team 2. Poison's gonna come back out here in a sec.
3, 2, 1, block.
Team 2. Build a lot in line.
3, 2, 1, block.
If we have, like, I mean, obviously, I know this is a trifecta prog, but while we're progging hard mode and progging this, can we please not let people be dead for almost fucking 15 seconds? You guys are next to him. Yeah, that's kind of unacceptable. There's 2 of you motherfuckers over there, Chris. Who is M2? Oh, okay. About to say, y'all stacking is whack. Oh, well.
Send me more warriors! Yondir's beasts haven't eaten their fill.
Alright, team 2, you have ult?
Yes.
Start with 2.
I don't have my Colossus, that's the only thing.
Okay, I'll start with team 3 then.
You come to do war, little fish? It's all gristle and bone.
3, 2, 1, block.
Big push.
Beast is hurt. Runod Gortog. Yondir fixes it.
Team 1.
Is it Harpy Totem?
Get back up. Team 2.
Cargo Totem?
You will answer.
I don't see it.
It's dead.
3, 2,
Team
1,
3.
block.
Kill Yondir's beast. You pay in blood.
3, 2, 1, block.
Behold Yondir.
Okay. Transition. Hard target the left.
3, 2, 1, block.
Team 1.
Three or block. I didn't see that guy.
Team 2.
Poison. 3, 2, 1, block. Three, 2, 1, block.
That was much better. So real quick, get in positions. Grim, come stand in your spot. I need to fix this stacking issue because this is annoying me. Oh. Honestly, I was assuming it was a fucking snake wrapped you up. Hmm. Start with team 3 then.
Give me 2 seconds.
2 seconds, hold on.
Okay, should be fun.
Alright. Give him time to fill. Team 3.
3, 2, 1, block.
Big push.
Poison.
Team 1. Get those reses, please. Team 2. Poison's gonna come back out here in a sec.
3, 2, 1, block.
Team 2. Build a ult line.
3, 2, 1, block.
If we have, like, I mean, obviously, I know this is a trifecta prog, but while we're progging hard mode and progging this, can we please not let people be dead for almost fucking 15 seconds? If you guys are next to him, that's kind of unacceptable. There's 2 of you motherfuckers over there, Chris. Who is M2? Oh, okay. About to say, y'all stacking is whack. Oh, well.
Send me more warriors! Yondir's beasts haven't eaten their fill.
Alright, team 2, you have ult?
Yes.
Start with 2.
I don't have my Colossus, that's the only thing.
Okay, I'll start with team 3 then.
You come to do war, little fish? It's all gristle and bone.
3, 2, 1, block.
Big push.
This hurt. Runa Gortog, Yondir fixes it.
Team 1.
Is it Harpy Totem?
Get back up. Team 2.
Cargo Totem?
You will answer.
I don't see it.
It's dead.
3, 2,
Team
1,
3.
block.
Kill Yondir's beast. You pay in blood.
3, 2, 1, block.
Behold Yondir.
Okay. Transition. 3 hard target left.
3, 2, 1, block.
Team 1.
Three or block. I didn't see that guy.
Team 2.
Poison. 3, 2, 1, block. 3, 2, 1, block.
That was much better. Go to their book to make swaps they didn't make.
Yup.
I saw 3 of you do it.
I
No
need chains.
pull.
Yeah, I need to get chains on.
God damn it, Jaeger.
I'm sorry, it's
Too late.
Demon.
Okay.
The only problem I see with having so many people in early is our ad pools are gonna be kind of sloppy, but honestly they don't seem to be too bad. Cleave isn't our issue though. Our bosses are fine. I'm only really concerned with our bosses, to be honest with you. Oh, I love my siphon not going off. I don't miss playing Crow. I hate Crow in this job, bro. Siphon does not go off for shit.
Doesn't care. Just
Sounds like you can kiss my ass, Team 3. Block. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't feel like we're really lacking. The only one I feel like we're lacking on is the big one. Trust me, you're not carrying much, big boy. Fair. No ulti soon. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Changer. Thank you. I hate when people do that in the middle of raids. Okay, so remember, up here, what you guys are gonna try to do, go in, drop your dots, step back, step in, step back, step in, step back. This will be team 1. What was that, Scratch? You're the only one who died. BK, you did not die at the end there. Okay, so that's what we're gonna have to do.
This island belongs to us.
Forward. That's better.
More warriors, conjurer, now!
portal.
You mean the apothecary? Yes. Take a step back. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Team 2. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. I forgot all about that. So, you need to try to... Team 3. Conduit. I need to go over this shit.
On
Turn
left
around and
healer.
go. Yeah, when the ads die, healers, you both need to tuck in tighter.
Yep.
Team 3. We're gonna do another portal. Leyland, get ready. Team 1 on these ends. Dead. Wipe. What got you? Yeah, so both of these two will literally one-shot you if you ever drop your block. So, get back.
No glory in a fight like that.
When the bulwark is out, I really don't care about your Stonefist decks. Just FYI, I don't care. Let the bulwark die, do your Stonefist decks. Then, you know, when the next one comes out, chill for a second, do your stacks. Like as he's, if you want to like keep your stacks up as long as you can until you get the hang of this, when he's summoning the ads, hit all 3 of your stacks on roll, and then hit your stone fist. That way you have your 3 rocks ready to go. Then taunt your ad and then pull them in. That way you can keep your stacks up on roll as long as you can, hopefully, until you get better with this. Because that ad and roll will one shot you. It's the same with the storm twin. They will both do hit you for 22k for a light attack. And then another thing, because this is your fault, not a DPS issue. So if we have douchebag, Mr. Roll over there. I totally pulled that. I apologize. Here, hold this boss. So here, pull him right here. So he was here. Your bulwark is here. There's a pretty big difference of cleave right there. If everybody's aiming their cleave the way they are, this bulwark over here is not going to die. So when you do this, you're going to pull him in. So stab the bulwark. Okay, now take a step back so they both pull into you. See, look at that. Look how much tighter they are. See how much better? Because every time he heavy attacks you, he's going to pull backwards. This is VDSR all over again. So the tighter you pull him in, see, like, look at the cleave right there. They're far apart again. So every time they do
Tuck
that,
in.
you can refix them. Don't worry about it. We're just giving him an example. Don't worry about raising him. And then healers, you're kind of your go-to for, so that way you don't, until you get the timing down for this. Whenever the ads die, or like are about to die, start tucking in tighter, so that way we don't have to worry about it, because we need to cleave the convoys rather than doing that. So Grim, taunt your ad real quick. Pull step back, kind of at a diagonal, because he's not on top of each other. The less you move the boss, the better, because you don't want to put him on that little slant that you're on right now, because that's bad. So you see where the flowers of death are? You're a solid like 3 feet away from them, and now you're gonna kill your M1 because of the way you're aiming your cone. This is probably one of the biggest bitches to learn, because if you can't just put Vroll on top of the board, because when he does his ice circle, Leyland, for instance, today, since he's doing it, he's gonna instantly die when he comes back from portal. So you have to aim your ice like right here, because the portal's gonna be right where Scratch is. So you have to aim your ice at least over here. Who has ultis right now?
I have mine.
Ultis are kind of cooked. Fantastic.
I do as well.
We'll start with team 2 then, because I do not have mine. DK. On you. I don't care about your ulti though. Oh. Team 2. Team 3 on these ends. Pull them tighter together. A little bit better. Nope. Light attack into a freeze. Yep. Yep. That's why mobility bots are usually the go-to on this fight as a DB tank. Jaeger, do you have ones with stamina mag on them? I only have the mag ones.
I think I just only have mag.
You want to try movability pots, Grim?
Yeah, I just got the mag ones.
Start with team 1 here. Yeah, I only have mag ones. I don't know what the fuck happened to all my stam ones. Probably my PvP too. Team 1. You need to pull him back farther to start this. That'll help with your positioning so much more. Yeah. You're leaving him too closer to entrance, which is not helping you, Case. Team 2 on these ads. Okay, look how far they're spawning apart. You want them to be closer together when they spawn. Jaeger, those ads will fuck you up, sir. Be careful.
Yes, I just realized that.
Yeah, he will fuck you up. As long as he's taunted, it's gonna fucking hit Jaeger. Conduit.
Fine, Grim.
So if kill kill this. Make sure you stay in. Yeah, you gotta stay in group when that happens. You're getting kind of far from your flowers. Use those flowers as a reference point, Grim. Team 3. Watch out, Craven.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, that's literally
Yep.
the kryptonite of this boss for two tanks. That's why people literally run mobility bots. If you're a PS4 user, reset your instance. We're not resetting this boss though. So if you want to reset your shit, go ahead. Everybody else will stay in here. Take like a 2-3 minute break real quick while he grabs pots.
I'll be right back.
I'm telling you, you'll thank me later. Just switching straight to that. What's up, duty? I'm sorry. After you start the staff stack, once the ads on the boat start spawning. So once Mr. Hayes starts calling his blocks, that's when you'll start staff stacking. Other than that, my healers just need to be able to heal you as long as they're keeping hots down and hitting combat prayer, weaving between both of them. You guys should not die to lightning above 50%. If you do, blame your healers. Unless you get like, if you get like 3 to 4 stacks, that's a different story. That is probably y'all are too stacked, too tight in a certain spot, which I can adjust that. But 9 times out of 10, if you're dying to 1 or 2, maybe even 3 ticks of lightning, it's probably because your healers lacked. Yep. Because usually right after the ads die, maybe like depending on how fast they die, that's usually when he'll do the conduit. Once you start doing this fight more as a healer, just pay attention to the timing of that, and you'll like have a better timing. The ads dying is usually just my tip to new people learning that timing as a healer. Because with the way our burn is, since most of us are running early in here, our cleave is going to be kind of shittier. So those ads are going to die fairly slow, which means by the time that they're about to die is when he's going to throw that conduit. So you just need to kind of like stack, stack in tight to the boss. And Leolin, when you come out of portal, you also need to stack straight in the group because 9 times out of 10 when you come out of portal, he's going to throw conduit right away. So you just need to stack quickly. And you are also the outlier that I could see in my camera angle, and I should not be able to see you. So that's how I also know you're stacking too far back. Because the conduit will always spawn to the farthest person back. Now, if everybody's stacking the boss, he'll just put it right in the middle group, and it just dies a cleave. If it's spawning anywhere behind us, 9 times out of 10, it's the healer's fault. Healers, if a DPS is standing too far back, fuck them. Stand in front of them. It'll be their fault. If you stack on them and they die, their fault. They need to stack closer to the boss. The first 50%, there's nothing that should be killing them. Honestly, Hayes, I probably wouldn't run Skull, except for first boss. I think
Okay.
you might like Tether better.
I
Since
was
they did a slight change to that.
I was gonna say I've been experimenting with both. I do like for the first boss the skulls that would really reign supreme in there.
Well, you almost have to now because Purge is not working.
Yeah.
But I think Tether's the better heal in my opinion.
I think it is as well. I think it's the more difficult one to use though, because you really have to man it. You really have to keep in mind you have to hit it after the last boss. Otherwise, you're just tethering yourself.
I mean, the nice thing, yeah, tether is kind of a bitch in this fight, or on all three of these fights. But the nice thing about tether is, um, it lasts almost double the time of skull. That's the one reason why I like it.
Yeah.
Because then I can use like potency since you're in pearls, and you can build more ult through that. Because otherwise, I know you're not gonna get the full 400 ults on your drops. I'm probably gonna switch us to a fort growth system, which should help you get your ults back. And then I might just like have you free ult, honestly. We'll see. You could go to a blade.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah,
I'd have to make
you
one,
could
but
blade heal if you wanted to.
I'd have
Oh,
to
then
make one.
stay on Crow then. That's what I did in this other DB I'm helping with. I switched the second healer to a blade, just ran 3 crows in group.
Yeah.
The only thing that's kind of, I think the crow has over a blade in this trial, right now, is the fact that the purge actually works on crow. There's mag and stam ones, yes. You only need them for this fight, so worst case scenario, just grab the ones that are just stam. Because I have ones for just mag if you want those, but you really just need the ones just for stam. Mag and stam. They're more expensive and harder to find though. That's the problem. I'm pretty sure I have some on my PvP team. I'll check after prog for you, and I'll just give them to you because I don't PvP anymore. Okay, then you should be chilling. Jaeger, tuck your ads in a little tighter to the boss too. If you're
Okay.
still here.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
getting
here.
him a little. You're pulling him a little far away from him. You want to tuck him as tight as you can. Because you don't need to worry about bashing. Me and Tay, or me and Jin will bash your apothecary, and Scratch is gonna bash your harpooner. So all you need
Okay.
to do, taunt, move him into position.
I'm trying to figure out like the range on them.
The apothecary has like a weird. He's technically a melee ad, but like one of his first mechanics is he's gonna throw a fucking little spell pot on the ground at you that'll do a little flame circle on the ground. So he'll throw that at a distance, and then he'll go into his bash mechanic, and then he'll walk to you,
Hmm.
which makes
So
him
just get
kind
the
of annoying
harpooner
to
and
stack.
yeah.
The harpooner is probably the priority. If you don't pull in the apothecary, you just need to, between me, you, and then Jen, just need to bash. Which, I mean,
Okay.
I'm watching the bash. But I'm also trying to watch Grim right now, so I'm kind of probably slacking on the bash right now.
If I do end up pulling the apothecary too far, like to the exit, am I good to kind of run?
Yeah,
I
you'll
don't
run
want to
him
say
back this
across
way.
the M's, but
You'll kind of run him back this way. I mean, see the flowers of death that I was talking about? The little
yeah.
bright. Yeah, you'll just kind of like stand like right here, and it should pull him right back into position.
Okay.
The flowers of death, like that's your go-to for positioning on this boss, in my opinion. It's good positioning all around if you just use those as your reference point for a lot of things. Does nobody has a hard time limit today, right? Or am I
No.
tripping?
I kind of do.
Nobody has 9:30. No, like somebody at 9:30 is what I was talking about.
Oh,
No, I think that was yesterday. I think that was Agus on yesterday. Okay. Grim, do you have ulti? We'll start with team one.
let me stand up.
Everybody, if you're ready, come down here and jump on me. Or stand on me. If you're ready, come down here. Come down here. Make sure everybody's back before we pull. Scratch. Duty. Guy, I know you're here. I'm assuming you're just switching something real quick. Or you're just being a pain in the ass. Scratch. Okay. Start with team one. pull him farther, sir. Look where you're standing. Put him right next to those flowers. I totally didn't drop my ulti. I'm done. Oh, man. Team 2 on these ends. A little bit better. Team 3 when you come back, Leon. That's perfect. Stack in. Stack in. Bucket, you need to stack in a little harder. Stack out a little bit more. Please just cleave this. Grab bucket. Team 1. Big. This fine. I dropped my weight. We skipped. Top stack.
Block in 3, 2, 1. Block.
Everybody
Block
soft
in
stack.
3, 2, 1. Block.
Team 2.
Block in 3, 2, 1. Block. Block in 3, 2, 1. Block.
Team 3.
Block in 3, 2, 1. Block. Block in 3, 2, 1. Block.
Which is kind of the best.
Block in 3, 2, 1. Block.
So unfortunately,
I can't see
that's
them
we're
all.
gonna have to. Yeah, it's fine. So this is both a compliment and an insult to you guys. Unfortunately, you guys have big dick burn. Unfortunately, it's gonna fuck all of you in the ass because of that. So if we only get one portal, what's gonna happen is we're gonna have to start blocking at like 46%. So for the last like 50% basically, we're gonna be doing the block mechanics, unfortunately. So that's just something we need to prep ourselves for, especially considering most of you are running stand comps. If we don't do a second portal, we're gonna be blocking for 50%. So just be very aware of that. Jaeger, you need to be careful because of your Walter.
Yeah, I noticed that early on there.
Yeah, that's the bad part about having bigger damage, unfortunately, in this fight. Graham, what's your bar set up on your front bar? Take off flare, put on flash or heroic flash for the ulti, because I'm gonna need you to have ulti on this fight. That'll also main them for you, because you're gonna be perma blocking a lot on this fight, at least until you figure out what's going on. So that'll help you get your ulti up. Once you start getting it down, then take it off, because the pillager should carry you to your ulti. All right, we'll start with me and you, Grim. Remember, pull farther back. Much better. Sir, tell me if you're going after. Team 2 on these ends.
Back in.
Team 3 when you come back, Leyland. Back out a little bit. Second portal. Team 1 on these ads. Ready to just stack in. Team 2. Back in tight. Cleave that, make sure it dies. Jaeger, your responsibility to bash the Storm Twin.
To bash what?
Team 2. No.
Block in 3, 2, 1, now. Block in 3,
Team
2,
3.
1, now. Block in 3, 2, 1, now.
Ignore the conduit.
Block in 3, 2, 1,
You're bad.
now. Block in 3, 2, 1, now.
You just fucked us with that. Yeah, I did.
That
No,
was
those two. That's
2.
fine. That's ideally we're gonna have to deal with one, but we're probably gonna have to deal with one. So that's just something you guys are gonna have to mentally prepare yourself for. Go ahead and clip that. So when you're here, Grim. So who's gonna be my bitch? Jaeger, come here, sit here. So Jaeger's the boss.
Nah, she's just a fat doofus.
Well said.
It's very true.
Team 1. Grim!
You have to kill the healer.
It'll always kill the healer first. It'll 9 times out of 10 always kill either the healer or
Always.
the last DPS walking in. It's what they always do. They target the farthest.
Really, that's enough.
Hayes is used to it though, so it'll be alright.
I just saw you get launched, yes. Let's go.
You're already dead. The only question is whether you'll come back.
Team 3 up here. These apples look much better. Need to be quicker on the chain in though. Team 3. I just want to clarify this because I just want to double check. DPS, you all know you're not on an ult team, right? Like DPS, you all know you're not on ult teams, right? It's only for the apples for bosses you're dropping on cooldown, right? Okay. There's a few of you that I was a little bit questionable when I was watching PvEs. No, DPS should never ever be on ult teams unless you're wearing a specific set. No ult here. I hate when people do that on like progs. It's the dumbest thing ever. Let's try to replicate this last. Not on trifecta teams, no. The only prog you do that on is like BRG. Oh, that was a trifecta team. Team 1 here. Member step in and out. I do that for Dawnbreak bringers. How many stacks did you have, Jay? It seems to work a lot better.
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to barrier for that pull or no?
Nope. Because
Okay.
I figured out how to do that. Because the lightning stacks only have like 3 seconds on the timer. So if you literally just step in, step out for 2 seconds, you're gonna lose the stacks anyways. So we don't even need to worry about purge.
Okay.
As long as you and Guy are healing, we literally do not need to worry about that. Because I tested that the first pull, that seemed to work that time too, because nobody died except Tay. So we'll just do that. We'll step in and out. We'll start with team 2 here. Make this a good pull. Let's go. Nah, you're good.
Yonder chums the sea with your blood.
I
3,
love when my
2,
skills
1,
don't
block.
fire. Team 3.
Fire totem. Looks like their group.
In group. Team 1.
Poison. 3, 2, 1, block.
Team 2. Transition.
3,
Scratch.
2, 1, block.
Because it's totally RNG based. That's why I said you just have to. You gotta step more to the left or right. That way you give them
3,
that space.
2, 1, block.
Step, like, walk towards against the wall when you go across. Team 3.
Poison. 3, 2, 1, block.
Yes, probably in that one. When he lands, team 1.
3, 2, 1, block.
Kill it.
3, 2, 1, block.
Okay, two things. First off tank or main tank. I don't care who does this. One of you, it's your responsibility because I cannot call this anymore. If there's a poison totem up after we transition, or it starts after we transition, after it's done ticking, you need to remind us, like, a few seconds later, hey, this is still going to go off. Because with us doing as many pulls, we're not always paying attention to what totems are behind us and what's not. You need to, simply be like, totem still up, or poison still up, or poison's coming again, or something like that. So that way we have that. Otherwise, we probably wouldn't have had that last step there, and that would have been a really solid Yondu. I mean, it still was, but that'll save that death right there at the end if you remind us. Because if we're transitioning, okay, so like, look, see, so say this is our first start right here, right? And you're going over here. Okay, we can do this. Yeah, see what I'm saying. Okay, so he's going. Obviously, he's gonna go there. This is point B. So he's here. You need to make a line from this. There's an imaginary line. You cannot touch this line, otherwise you're gonna die. So, in terms to save your ass, step back with the board, and that's that simple. Yeah, that's the whole difference. Usually, if you're doing it the other way, you're putting the boss pretty much on top of the board, and then you just aim him towards that back corner a little bit, but it's a pain in the ass trying to teach that positioning, because if you don't do it correctly, the boss will spawn on top of the bulwark, and then you have to worry about the fucking weird ass hitboxes. This way, you take 2 steps and you're back in a position. You're chilling. We got about 15-ish more minutes. Let's get some good pulls. Grim, do you have ulti? Hayes, do you have ulti from DC?
I do have ulti. Why?
Okay. Can we stop with the pre-pulling? Just do a quick ult pull real quick and just immediately wipe. Don't even heal. Just let him die to these ads. Well, it's because the past 2 have been fucking pre-pulls. I'm also helping Hayes to build more ulti, so that way he has now just die. Step in front of the bulwark.
Is Hayes going to team 2 or?
No, we'll start with team.
Alright,
We'll start with team 1 because I think that's where we're gonna be at when we're coming into this phase.
I have a fat
So I want to
500.
see what the burn was. That's perfect. Alright. Once everybody's at a ghost, countdown. Team 2 on the ads.
My Colossus.
Yes, he dodged into the area.
Team 3 when you're back. We had to target the boss. It's off stack. That's fine. If you can't get the interrupt, it's not a big deal. You'll just have to worry about it. Hayes, swing to your left more. Guy, stand more behind me. Team 1. Blocks are coming.
Block in 3, 2, 1, now. Block in 3, 2, 1, now. Block in 3, 2, 1, now.
Team 2.
Block in 3, 2, 1, now.
That's on you, Scratch.
Block in 3, 2, 1, now.
Make sure this conduit dies. Team 3.
Block 3, 2, 1, now. Block in 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 3, 2, 1,
Yes.
now.
You're... I'll adjust that. Don't move. 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 Okay, so first thing. So where the boss is currently positioned, change you're more of an M3. Craven, you're more of an M2. So Craven, tuck over towards Jaeger a little bit more. Change your tuck over. So then Tay, you'll be here. And then Scratch, you'd be here. So that's why. So Craven's coming over a little bit too much. So Jaeger, you need to give Craven a little bit more room and stand kind of over here. You want to heal like towards that flag as where you're looking. Yeah, it's because Jaeger's crowding M1. So always kind of like point your body towards the back flag and stand kind of like holding Grimm's hand. And then if you need to, you can easily just sidestep towards, like back towards this way to get out of that, or you can just simply step backwards and you're going to be outside of the, what's it called? Or if you want to be even sweatier, you could step this way. What that does is all of the cleave is going to be cycled through Mr. Grimm here. So if the conduit happens to land on you back here, it's just going to get immediately cleaved down because all 8 DPS are going to be hitting it. So doing that should give Craven